Hello, how are we all today? Hello, Baron Fifth, how are you doing? Can you guys hear me okay? Am I coming through on the mic? Mic check. I really should do mic check because I'm a audio mixer. Yes, you can hear me okay. Please tell me if the background music's too loud or too quiet or whatever. My camera does appear to have died. Just bear with me on that. What an interesting position to have died in. There we go. What's that? How are we all today? How's our day been? Have we had a good day? Good evening, SME. Welcome to the stream. Nice of you to join us. Like a chill vibe going on. Your favourite person? Where? Of course, you're my favourite person. But don't tell us to chat. So, what my plan is today is I am planning on so if we come back into here. Thank you, and thank you very much for the bits, Thomas. Were you at school today, Thomas, or was it just another chill day today? A chill day today. I'm still as well, we'll see. Oh, I realised my stream avatars aren't running. Give me a second. Let me just get stream avatars up and running. Right. What are they doing all the way up there? So my goals for today, I'm now in last year of high school studying industrial sciences, and next year I'll start computer science. My goal for today is I want to get my character, this person here, moving forward by one block, one meter block. So if I grab you, let's just have a look at the inspector on this. This is a 1 meter by 1 meter by 1 meter. So if I grab you and move you up here, set your transform rotation to be 0. So now it's all 0 aligned. So I'm going to put this actually at thank you very much, SME. That's going to be not 0.5 because it's sitting on the world. And then that's going to be 3. Wait, what? Oh, wait. It's -3, that's right. -3. So. And then I'm going to say. We'll hire like a small place. Don't know what it's called. Like a little apartment, a little flat or apartment. Oops. just looks like it. See. Duplicate that again. Be there. And then grab you, grab you. There. Where's the position on this one? -7. Set this to be each one -5. So this is at -3, so if I put you at -2, there you go. Oh no, that's the camera layer. That's what I want. Ah, because the plate, oh great. Okay, that's fine. So anyway, so what my plan is today is I want to move forward, backwards, step to the left, step to the right. Now I've already got some code I think that does that, but I also want to be able to rotate and then step forwards in the direction I'm facing. So let's just see what I've got so far. So the code I've got so far, that's gone backwards. That's stepping one big step, it's just stepping a meter forward, and that's what I want. I want it to do that. Okay. That's fine. So, oh, I didn't actually check. So I went forwards and backwards, but what happens if I press left or right? When I press left here, it's just going forwards. So obviously that's not working right, which is fine because I was expecting that. So if I come into the script on the player, I can go to the script from here. What I've got here, it's fairly basic. It's saying, is action pressed and has not moved. Might actually be able to get away with doing is action. Can I do just pressed? I don't like this. I've got a pop filter and it's in the way. Bear with me. Please do tell me if it makes a difference. I don't. When I've had my thingy back on, I've not really noticed the difference. That's better. Right. So we go to this. This is input. Yeah. If I do this to forward, let's see what happens now when I do it. Because when I was doing it before, if I held the button down, it didn't move. So I'm holding backwards down there because I go backwards and forwards and stuff. But so pull down forward, okay, so that works as well. So back to this. It just means I don't need this has not moved thing. So we can get rid of it's just we can make these a bit more oops, a bit more why is this? What have I done there? What did I miss? I must have crossed something I shouldn't have. This. that still moves me backwards and forwards. That's good, because now I can put that board actually into here. And we can do there's some magic that I saw the other day. I mean, could you just do position dot x? Oh, no, let's try z. Equals position dot z plus 1, just as an example. So just comment that line out. What if I put that and run it again? It should go backwards this time, because right, for some reason it didn't work here. Because I've deleted this from here. Maybe the music like 10% more sound. Turn it down a little bit. About that. Oh. I'm glad I don't have. Oh, cracking my back there. I'm glad I don't have like loads of redeems, because I just get spammed by. I'm sitting up properly, and thank you for the redeem, looking after my health. Right. I did do a posture check as well. Welcome to the stream, VGen. How you doing? So, I'm expecting the player to walk back here. And that works. Perfect. So, what's that? I don't even need this here. I can just say plus movement speed. Bonjour, bonjour. Then so that works fine for that. So now I can open up. Just give me a second to open up the door again in the second window, because there's something that was done on the platformer that I want to steal, and it's like how you press the two, how it handles the movement basically. Hope you and the family are doing well. We're doing very well, thank you very much. How are you doing? It's been a while since I've had the pleasure of viewing my stream. Player. Let's grab this a second. So this is in. Import dot get access, move that, move route. Okay, so is action just press? Can this take more than one? It can't. Need something, so how do we do this? Sorry, I'm missing chat. Just SP with the dad jokes again. Right. If that's forward or backwards, then get access. So this will return as what? Get access. Turns a float. Then if we go back to player, if I say comment all this stuff out for now, it's fine. But if I say that times that, and just say backwards and forward, get rid of this. So all I'm doing here is I'm trying to just streamline it a bit by saying get the axis, whether I'm going forwards or backwards, times that by the movement speed, which will be 1 by default. So if it's 1 times 1, it'll be 1. 1 times -1, it'll be -1. And then add that to position for now. So let's see what that handles like. Nothing. So then the question is that because it's not hitting this, or is it because that's hitting that? But so it is hitting that. So can I say evaluate? Promise delta is never used, that's fine, that's no problem. So if I say axis equals this, and then times that by axis here. So you want to, this is only for the scope, so just press forward again. And now axis is -1, so move speed's 1, axis is -1, so it should move me back. Play without the debug. Right, that's working again. Don't know why it wasn't when it is now. Okay. Not a problem here. So then if I just do left and Right. Oops, sorry. Would help if it's all right. Position dot X is going to be the X. Left, right, position dot X is going to be X. And we're going to say again position equals position plus move speed. Okay. Keep. Thank you very much. Hello. It is open. What you been up to, VGN, anyway? I know my wife's just been torturing me, so I don't need to ask what she's been doing. Right, why? Interestingly, backwards and forwards you can repeat as many times as you want. Right and left doesn't allow you to do that. Oh, shouldn't that be? It should be that. That would be why. So. Forward, backwards, right, left. Excellent, I've got blocky movement. Now what I want to actually do is the right button I want to rotate, and then I want to be able to actually take a step forward in that direction. So I'm gonna get rid of yes, we're going to get rid of, well, we're going to comment this for now, because that's actually a useful thing. So what I want to do is say, our son asks what you add to a fruit to make a smoothie. You don't add anything to fruit to make a smoothie, do you? Just blend it up. Blender. Skydriver's not in, so he's not there to torment me about this. If you were here on stream the other day, I know you were, Thomas, but obviously Skydriver and was picking up on the fact that my son had mentioned Blender, and that was it. He wouldn't let that go. Right, so if I go rotate, I guess this would be vector 3 dot up, and we're going to say degrees to rad 90. So we'll just see what happens. I'm expecting it to, no matter what button I press, it's always going to turn the same way, but I can fix that, I think. Okay, that works. But if I press forward and backwards, it's still going side to side, which is fine. Okay, we're getting there, chat, we're getting there. So, if I now do this times axis. Yeah, well, why did you get rid of it? I closed it, but you just thought, oh, I'm going to be clever because there's an extra bracket there already. I'm going to just overwrite it. Hey. Good morning, or good evening, sorry, Mr. Zombie UK. How are we all? I'm working finally on the controls for my dungeon crawler. I've got forward and backwards, and turn left and turn right. Kind of working. Obviously, there's not much animation to it, and when I turn this side and press forward, he's still walking off to the wrong side. But that's fine, because I think I know what I can do for that. Because at the moment I'm doing is position Z for forward and backwards is, well, I hope so. I really do hope so. How's your game going? How's you're going to lurk doing the vertical jam? Yeah, how's it going? Input equals position. Input. It's good. Spent today getting one of the enemies' logic working. It's all good. Are you going to beat Biggs? Are you going to beat Biggs in the results? To be fair, most of what Biggs did in stream today was drawing artwork and stuff. So. I think I'm a lot further ahead than Biggs, that's good. So now I need to do... No, it's just extra bits. Oh, we're in ads. I apologise to anyone who's not subbed, so that's the... I think VGN, so I'll wait until VGN comes back. No, it's just, yeah. I do need to figure out something for the ad breaks, so I will get there eventually with maybe using Sonos to create some jingles. But yeah, we'll see. Right. Just waiting for the ads to finish so everyone's back in. But I think what I can do is I can rotate input. Welcome back. So what I'm going to do, I think, is I'm going to use this process here. I'm going to rotate input. I'm going to head to bed a little early today. Yes, no worries, Thomas. See you next time. I'm going to rotate it on the Y, but I'm just going to say on rotation.y. That should work. Thank you for the 100 bits again. Thank you so much. And have a good night's sleep, and I'll hopefully see you next time. Position equals in what? So now what happens? Forward. Oh. I've broken it. Right. Something's obviously going wrong. So my understanding of how this works is probably then all to pot. So if I run this, debug, Right. Oh, debugger. Okay, so if I go to this one, is there a step over? Debug sessions closed. Try again. I must have pressed the button. Right. So, step over this. Now we've got axis. Axis is -1, that's fine. Delta's 0.7, don't care about that. Input is rotation. Well, could I do that? I'll stop. So first of all, what are we expecting it to be? When I press forward once, input is your position is 6. New at 2. 2. So we're expecting it to go to, when I press forward, it's either -2 or -3 or -1. Plus, the clock. The corner's a nice feature. Hello there, Biggs. Nice of you to join. Overlay looks cool. Thank you very much. SkyDriver did point out one little thing in the fact that I'm sat here in the teacher's seat, and I have no clue about Godot at all. So really, I should be sat over there with the students, but it would look crap if you just saw the back of my head. So I figured I'm sticking here for a little while. I did have. Thank you very much. Thank you. It would be funny. It would be funny. Just a camera behind me. I was kind of tempted, but I don't know quite how. I was thinking about getting a dunce hat or something instead, but I don't think we've got one anywhere about. Yeah. At the moment, I'm going for that kind of learning, teaching kind of style, aesthetic. But I've got something here, so I've just broken it all. I'll put it back to how it was for now. I can show you what I'm going for. Use the magic of OBS. I like this. Feels very schools and session vibes. Yeah. Just slap a dunce hat image over your head. I will do. To be fair, that had also crossed my mind to just do that. So if we go positions dot z this equals move speed times axis. So this is what I've got so far. I'm going for that kind of the aim of the game that I'm trying to produce here is kind of a dungeon crawler, but similar to those ones where it was back in the day when you'd literally take a step forward and you might see a monster, or you turn to the right and you might, that kind of one step at a time. So I've got these on here. So if you move forward, you can move forward one step. If you turn to the left, turn to the right. There, swap the way around at the moment. But that allows you to turn. But my problem at the moment is if I'm facing that way and I press forward, it's moving me that way. So what I'm trying to do now is I thought I could quite easily fix it by doing this here. So create a variable which is the input position normalized, so it's all like without any point decimal places, and then set the Z input on that to be what it was. So this point, it should be exactly as it was. So if we do, but it's not. For some reason that's breaking everything. More face, little progress. But on the other hand, I'm tired and grumpy. Working on the more other stuffs. You know, win-win. By the way, Biggs, Matt said he's gonna. Well, Mr. Zombie UK said he's gonna trounce all over you in this game jam. Okay, my keyboard is broken. Missing keys. You will beat him, not try. Oh, okay, fair enough. It probably is, to be fair, to be honest. Why is this? The bit I don't get is this here. Should be. I may have bitten off more than I can chew. I think the problem is a lot of time. Is particularly relevant given I lost a day to having a tooth taken out. I think you came up with my idea is good, but I wouldn't do it. I think there are some things that, like when you were doing it, like there's some things like, for instance, the endless scroller part, which, you know, it might have been easier and quicker just to do it has a lot of flaws already pre-programmed in. Yeah, like there's some things that you just don't do. But anyway, I'm sure you'll get there. I'm sure you'll get a really good game finished, just like the ones from all the other game jams. How's the scroll scramble coming along? How's the puzzles doing on that one? I went to I went to a event over the weekend in Doncaster, and it was all sorts of game. It was called Game On. It's gaming through the history, and it had everything from like Pong, all the way up to Farming Simulator 22. For some reason, was there. And one of the first games that I saw as well was Boulder Dash, and I saw it and I thought, it reminds me a lot of a game that I'm expecting to come out soon because I've got it wish listed and everything. Yeah, just thought I'd mention that one. Had a little bit of a play. Within 5 minutes, kind of soft locked myself in between three boulders. I love old school games. It was really, it was an awesome, like, I don't know if it moves different places, but if you see it anywhere, Game On, it was actually really good. Everything from like, I had, like, my son was playing, he loves Mario, and we've got Mario 64 on the Switch. Did I mention about Retro PIR Arcade and built a cabinet? Did I mention I built a Retro PIR Arcade? Oh, pretty cool, yeah. That's pretty awesome. Is that got just like arcade games on, or has it got anything else? If I do that, well, this input should be the same as input is. Oh, input isn't the same as position for some reason. got arcade, Mega Drive, SNES, and some ZX games. Nice. Like I say, like we have Super Mario 64 on the Switch, and my son likes to play that sometimes. But he's never played it on an actual N64 controller before, and he got the opportunity to, at the weekend to do that, along with playing all sorts of other games like the original Pokemon Yellow, and just loads of different games he played there. You know, I admit Minecraft was there, and he plays that all the time. And I know Biggs, you're a big fan of Minecraft and everything, so I can change your name, but it doesn't display to everyone else. How did you get the game developer tag? I know. I only jest. How did you get your little... I told Twitch I was developing a game. Fair enough. What game was that? So why is this not coming back with... if I get rid of the normalized and rerun... It's about that weather. Well, sometimes you just got to do the things that you don't like to do, and just so that's come back right. Let's come back 6 minus 2, and then per se there's a shortcut key to this F10. So now input is actually 6 minus 3. And if I play that, get rid of view here, go back to this. So it has moved forward. Yes, that's allowing me to move forward now, which is great. So I'm backwards. So how do I rotate that? I thought I'd be maybe to get rid of the normalized. Actually, what does normalized do in this case? Returns the result of the scaling vector in length. Okay. Right. So it's scaled rather than. So now if I do that and hit play, wait, how did I end up over here? Am I taking big steps? Right. Seems very random. Very random. So what I need to do then is just do print in, and if I say print position, if I do, it's not going to allow me to duplicate. So position is that, and now this should tell me that's fine. That's fine. If I turn to the left, it doesn't do anything. So if I press forward now, it goes -3, -6. Well, that's not right. Okay. So let's comment this out. Do this here. So we've got we'll do X, Y, Z. So it's going to start off at, no, it's not actually, 0, 0, 0. Then we press to move forward. So it's going to be 0, 0, 1. Okay. And then we press to rotate, so that's fine. So if I go forward, turn. So then what this does is it goes 0, 0. Okay, do this again, and then forward. So this goes 0, 0, 1. Then that changes that to because we add 1 to the Z. That'll be 0, 0, 2. But then we rotate around the y-axis. So it would be 2, 0, and that's what's happening. 0. That's what's happening. But what I need it to actually do what do I need it to do? Need to, what I actually need to get to is 1, 0, 2. Back to my favorite. Excellent, Bar Interactive. I'm sure you could help me out with this. I have no idea what I'm doing here. I need to... What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to fix this problem here. So if I go back to my runner. So forward and backwards works fine. I can turn, that works fine. But when I press forward, it's rotating around the... Like I say, it's because I've turned and I'm using this here where I'm rotating on the Y. I'm not too bad with vector math these days, but in this alien development environment, I don't know. I think Bar Interactive, you're another Unity dev, aren't you? I'm a real developer, yeah. Vector math doesn't change. It doesn't change, but I think it's my code that needs to change here. Because what I'm doing is, see what I'm... When we do Jackie Jam next week, you could do it in Godot and we could explore this in alien environment together. Do you know what? I actually had a thought the other day. I don't know whether it's an idea for a game jam or whether it's just an idea as a challenge for some folks. There was I saw a YouTube video a little while ago of about 4 or 5 different YouTubers, and they were all working on a picture, a piece of art, and you'd have one person start it off and spend a week on it, and then they'd move it over to the next artist, and then they'd add their bits to it, and then take that and move it on to the next artist, and they do their bits, and by the gets around all 4 of them, and by the end you have this big piece of art that's had 4 weeks worth of work spent on it. I was thinking, wouldn't that be cool to do with a game? Like, somebody starts off a game similar to a developer's game. A game without talking to each other. Or create a game without talking to each other. Kind of, yeah. Oh, here. So what I'm trying to do, I was almost in one of those videos. I don't think I've seen those. I'll have to look them. What I'm trying to figure out, Bar Interactive, is in Godot, I need to move. Oh yeah. Oh, if I move this out a second. At the moment, £100 for DJ Fly Me My Daughter, that'd be hiring Fat Boy Slim for a party. 21st. Ow. The bar. This is what the problem is I can move forwards and backwards like this, absolutely fine. I can turn around, fine. The problem is when I turn this way and move forward, it's moving to the side, because obviously at the moment I'm still adding to the Z axis. Talking to people about it, and I was supposed to be in one, and now I got some kind of serious medical condition thing. And obviously nothing happened. Then months later the video came out without me. Oh no. Vector forward. Is there a forward? Okay, stop adding. Rotate the object and then use vector forward. You're assuming, is there a vector forward in vector 3 dot you're thinking about it in a way that makes it come more complicated? Probably am. I probably am. Good. Go back. Go forward. This is what you want, I think, in spaces. Experience I've done that way, it worked well in Unity. Should try and figure out the vector 3 dot forward. Okay, so it should be. Is that an actual thing? Oh, it is. Okay. In this case, you always want movement to be relative to the player's camera. This is where I don't know what isn't good in Godot. It's just me not knowing. I'm just trying to snooze that, but it didn't work. Sorry. So if I go back to the player script, because input should already be a vector 3, right? Because input's position, so we're going to think about hitting the player camera's local space. Yeah. Input rotated, so just do input plus equals vector forward. Is that going to work? No, that still doesn't work. Goes all crazy. Multiply the axis by multiply it back. Thank you, VJN. Okay, so what? So just do position equals axis times no.
Umependeza kama malaika, nikikuona ni kama malaika, nikikutazama ni kama malaika yangu. Naumia, 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 naumia.
I'll just wait for the ads. Are you still in ads at the moment, Bar? I can hear you because of pop-out tiny. Okay, sorry. I'll wait. There's only 20 seconds left. Like Google's 9x8 pixel explosion got everything but a 9x8 pixel explosion reference. Matt, just in Biggs' stream tomorrow, challenge him to draw an 8x8 explosions. That's forward movement. It kind of is. Yeah, well, yeah. Okay. So all I've done here so far is I've got the axis, whether it's forward or backwards, and times it by forward. If you want it to be able to strafe left or right, you would do movement plus left, right axis. Yeah. So down here I'd have something like if strafe left, strafe right, and there's a vector right, I guess, like you say. Yeah. Okay, so now I've got the movement, and that should, so you're saying that should still work for going forward. Oh no, it won't work at the moment because actually I've got an extra if there starts. We'll go position for now, just check this works. Position equals movement. See, that's not working. Because vector forward axis is just giving us a float. It just gives us -1 to 1. So then if we go back to this is saying 1 times, but the position is set based on the world space, not the player's local space. So plus equals movement. From the player's local space to the world space. I've got the forwards and backwards working there now. Oh, actually, yeah. Let's see what happens if I rotate now. So if I rotate, it's still going the way I had it before. Because we're not putting any rotation into this. So we've got the position working. Should actually be minus equals, but I have to. So I guess then if I do let me check the docs of how to get the transformation matrix. Because I can do a rotate like I did down here. But obviously that's only going to rotate on it's going to basically swap the values over from X and Y. Whereas actually what I want to do is add it to X if I'm obviously not facing down the Z route. It's like magic, you'll see. I hate magic. I like to know why things work. But let's guess it's there is transform 3D. It's a kind of magic. Okay, so the transform, that basically tells the engine how the object is positioned. So I don't want it to flip, I want it to rotate, don't I? So we've got rotated. Now, our vector 3 is already in the player's local space. So we need to rotate the movement. Oh, actually, yeah, no, we could just do this. You're absolutely right. We could do this. Change this to this. Get rid of that. Would this not work? Because now I play, we're rotating that 001. What happened there? What did I change? work. Expected indent. There is an indent. Ah, that's fine, because I commented that one out. Thank you very much. Spotted it just before me. Yeah. I know it's all very messy at the moment. I'll go back through and tidy it up. I think that... So if I... No, that still doesn't work. But that should now be rotated. They need the player's transform. Yeah, so this is the rotation of the player. Because this script is running against the player. I guess, is it? Because what was happening before is it was doing this, where it was transforming this into 200. So it was flipping the whole thing. Whereas now what this should be doing is if I put a dot here, or here in fact, we should get, on this case, when I turn, we should get movement should be 100. So let's just see what happens, which is to move along the x-axis. Try to get transform 3D component. So if I go forward here, movement is still... I know why. I'm being stupid. Not actually updating it. Try and get the transform 3D node. That should work now. So get rid of view and play. Yay, it works. Look, I can move around. My left and right are messed up, so let me do... You could probably eventually figure it out by keeping track of the rotation manually. Yeah, no. So what I've done here is what you were saying basically, but you don't need to do a transform so much. There's a much easier way of doing it. There probably is. You're probably right. So what I'm doing here is I'm getting I could yeah, anyway, I'm getting the axis by saying I'm going forward or backwards. I'm getting the movement by times them by a vector 3. If you want to move on with this, I get that though. I mean, it's also about learning, and if there is another way of doing it, I'd like to understand that and what's going on with that as well. So we're saying add a transform 3D. No, that's a remote transform. So use transform in here, and I guess it'd be on the movement. So transform 3D dot. Yeah, all 3D, all nodes. Okay, so you mean get the transform, which is this here. If I do just print this a second, so you can see what that looks like. So when you turn and press forward, you've got the x is 0, minus 0, 0, minus 1. Yeah, because it's obviously all scaling. And this, I guess, is the world position. The 0 bit. That is a matrix which tells you how to place the object in the world. So because if we didn't do it that way, magical part is matrix multiplication. Oi, oi, oi. So what times that by movement? When you multiply a matrix with something, it transforms it in the same way it would transform the object. So what do the transform times movement? Is that right? So we wouldn't need to do the rotate. Okay, let's give that a bash. See what happens here. So I've taken out the line that rotates at the movement vector. No, it's still going to, still strafing sideways. Sorry, not been paying attention, but Bar has you in good hands. Thank you very much, Matt. Glad I joined stream, but I'm gonna head to bed now. Good night, everyone. Yeah, no worries, VGen. Catch you later. You need to set the position. Set the position how bar position plus equals transform times movement. That's I'm going stupid pixel art, so my brain is focused on that. No worries. So let's try that. Plus equals transform times movement. So if I turn and go forward, I'm over here now. And I'm going even further back. That didn't work, Bar. The object is scaled. It's scaled to, if remember we had this print. I think it's scaled 111. I think. Oh, it's not printing out the transform now. Safe hands, I meant safer than mine. No worries. Well, we already just the scaling the movement by the scale of the object. Alright, well, the scale here is 1 and 1 and 1. I usually set a movement distance and then use that as the speed. Movement. I'm assuming that's supposed to say distance and not distance. Confusing me with the dusting. But so each transform adjustment is multiplied by the movement distance. Yeah, so I have move speed up here, which is what I'm trying to get to. So that's why I had one giant step. Yeah, I literally only want to be moving one block at a time. The point of doing it this way is that kind of, like I say, that kind of old style dungeon kind of crawler thing. Whereas I guess if I do. This works, as I say. does what I need it to do for now, which is to rotate. Moves forward. It's in the middle, Yeah. Sorry. Try switching them around. So position plus equals movement and transform 3D. No, that wasn't right, was it? No, it's just transform. Right. Yeah, that's not going all kinds of crazy here. Movement equals yeah. Well, I've got that, but I've just put it straight on a position. It's a weird one. So that now works, which is a surprise. I didn't expect to get that far. Let's do strafe. Do project settings, simple map. Right. Add new action. View. Strafe. Left. Actually, do I want a strafe? I'll add it in anyway, just so I can probably spelling it wrong as well. Strafe. Right. I'll add it in just so I can see that I can get it working. So then if I say yeah, you think you know why? Left, right. You're doing transform dot translated position somewhere. I'm not. This is literally all of the code that's in this game. So unless it's baked in somewhere as part of the Godot engine, where it's position used, it's, as I say, it's part of its position is an object, is a part of the Node 3D class for player. Forward, left. That still works. That works the wrong way, but it works. I think that should actually be plus. I think I've just got this model the wrong way around. Go back to the 3D scene. And rotate you. $180, move you back. Facing towards the axis. Can't remember whether it's supposed to face towards or away. See what happens now. The book's backwards. That still works. That works now. So the walking script for this is still needs to be minus, which is a bit weird. Okay. Cool. So we've got strafe working. I wonder if I can get like a. Thank you so much for your help today, Bar Interactive. You've been very, very helpful. How's Deja Drift coming along anyway? Yeah, it is that time though of the night where I'm starting to get to flag a little bit, and I don't want to mess things up. So let's go raid somebody. Let's see who we got on Twitch at the moment. On the old Twitchy. Should have read the Primogen. Yeah. Oh, 2 Nerdy Nerds is on. That's pretty awesome. Settlix. I can see your nose paws. You know, I was thinking about upgrading my camera to a more powerful one. Transform dot translated local movement is what you want. I can see your thoughts. Get out of my head. Should we go and raid 2 Nerdy Nerds? There's only a few of us in, but I'm already there. Let's go do it. The problem with doing it when you're already there means we'll raid anyway. I don't think you've there we go. Has somebody made the song for them using Sonos? Morning, La Hero, and goodbye, because we're about to raid out. But thank you very much for stopping by. We're about to go and raid 2 Nerdy Nerds, so I'll see you over there. Thank you all for stopping by. If you're not in the Discord already, there should be a link coming up. I'll give that a try as well. But thank you very much. And let's go and raid the madness that is 2 Nerdy Nerds.